Hey guys, it's Spencer. My wife is making me do this even though I have plenty of points to pass. So here goes. Currently right now, SpaceX is planning uncrewed Mars missions. I think later this year. Also, NASA's got about 4 more years before we even think about a manned mission. About the in-situ resource utilization, the ISRU. Michael touched on it in his video. I'm going to touch on it a little bit more on this one. Basically what that means is we're just going to use the resources that are already there. The ice underneath the ground, drill in there, use their stuff. The carbon dioxide that we can turn into carbon monoxide, which we can turn into methane, which we can use it for launches so we don't have to take as much fuel with us when we go or when they go. I don't want to go. They can go. Just use the stuff that's already there. Let's see, what else? The travel to Mars. That was the fun one. I did all the math and I fucking forgot the regular numbers. So, Mars is at its shortest point on average is 140 miles. 140 million miles. Jesus, that'd be so cool. I wrote this on a note card so I could fucking tell you guys. That's 140 million miles is basically equal to 5,625 trips around Earth, non-stop for 30 years. That's so long. And we get there in 9 months already. Wild. NASA is working on, the safe landings and stuff like that. Definitely the life support. As you can tell from the way I'm talking, I don't sound like I write. I hate sounding like a robot. I don't like making things easy for anybody, apparently. See, what else can I talk about here? Okay, sorry about that. Well, what's going on here? So I had to get my essay out, and I wrote a bunch of notes because I'm stupid and didn't put it in the thing. I know he said not to read from here, but I'm gonna. Ultimately, space travel to Mars represents one of the most ambitious and complex projects humanity has ever pursued. It really is, man. Imagine driving around the world, flying around the world. The constant G's because of gravity, just for 31 years on Earth. That's insane. So I think that the fact that we can get there in 9 months is pretty freaking cool. I do want to talk about the mental toll it would take on somebody, especially if it was just a one-man mission to Mars. It would take 6 to 9 months of just basically solitary confinement. You can look at a lot of research, and they've done it with prisoners in prisons where they come out 2 months of solitary confinement and they're already talking to themselves. They're having hallucinations. It's not drug induced. They're more withdrawn from communities or whatever, and that's a huge toll on the mental health. Also, with no gravity, you lose bone density and muscle mass. So you have to work out almost constantly on the way there for the sick on this. All right, y'all have a wonderful day. If you have any questions, you can message me on the Bellevue Messenger, whatever thing, or email me or ask me for my number. That would be weird, but y'all have a nice day.